This is the most valuable pair of hands in the world. In the drawer are all the world's top luxury watches. The cheapest vehicle he drives is a Lamborghini. This man is called Steven. He is a top surgeon in the world. A patient was shot in the head and declared dead. He easily brought the patient back from the brink of death. But it is these magical hands. After a serious accident, severe nerve damage to his hands forced him to say goodbye to the operating table. He couldn't even lift his fingers. He wanted to give up on life, but a doctor gave him hope. A previous patient of Steven was once deemed paralyzed from the waist down, but now he dominates the basketball court. The man kindly told him of a place, Karmatagi. To treat his hands, Steven traveled to Karmatagi. With the help of Mordo, Steven met the supreme sorcerer Ancient One. Ancient One told him there was no advanced treatment here. The method of healing was mental power. Steven thought it was all nonsense, and shouted at Ancient One in defiance. Ancient One immediately slapped Steven's soul out of him, then pressed his forehead, and brought Steven into a dimensional space. What he saw before him shattered Steven's worldview. He was about to kneel and beg to be a disciple, but was kicked out. A few days ago, Ancient One's disciple stole the time magic book and tore off 2 pages about the dark dimension spells. Ancient One, who can see the future, knew Steven had extraordinary talent, but he needed to train his mind to become a supreme sorcerer. After Steven joined the sect, Ancient One showed him the energy from other dimensions of the multiverse, and taught him ancient magical spells, which were like the source code of reality. Steven, who couldn't master it, always thought it was his injured hands that were holding him back, but the next moment, he was contradicted by a man with no hands. Ancient One took the arrogant Steven to Mount Everest. If he didn't return in 30 minutes, he would be left there forever. Steven endured the extreme cold and reached for the magic. Finally, just before losing his senses, he teleported back.